Welcome back to HQ Spotlight. College football is back this weekend. We got week 0, or Amanda Guerra is going to hit the road, get ready for Sideline on CBS Sports Network. She has SMU, Nevada. It's happening. It's here, Tommy.
Reno's beautiful.
It really is.
By the way, are you excited for an upcoming season?
I'm going to miss being here.
Week. Big Ten country.
Big Ten country. I think that's going to be the best part is, you go from the SEC where you get super familiar with all the, where your hotel is, everything about the stadium, to now be able to experience all of these Big Ten universities and these traditions that I'm just excited to go check them all out.
I know one thing you will not have any problem doing is finding good eats.
Oh, I'll be all set for that.
Yeah, never a problem with Jenny Dell.
I have all of the restaurants ready for us all season long.
Of course, we're going to be watching games and then watching them with interest, sometimes some financial interest, folks. And here on HQ Spotlight, we'll get you ready for all the big games in college football. And Emory Hunt is our reigning HQ Spotlight college football betting king.
Ooh.
He beat out Tom Fornelli last year from the Cover 3 podcast. So Emory sits atop the Iron Throne, and Chip from the Cover 3 is the new champion of Westeros to try to challenge Emory for that seat. And we'll see if it all plays out this year right here on CBS Sports Network. So we've got Emory Hunt and Chip Pano. Chip's ready.
Wow, the moves.
Chip's ready. Chip's chucking and diving, getting everything ready to go. So our producer, Noah Mandel, has put something together here where each week he's going to put together 5 games, 4 of his choice, and then 1 of each of your choices. And if there's any, tiebreaker, that's how things get broken up in theory. But this week we only have 4 games that we're going to talk about. So Emory and Chip, just to keep in mind in your head, you can pick 1 game worth double points, if that makes sense, to get to that 5-point total, even though we're only talking about 4. So as it is customary, at least when I host this segment, the champ or the winner of that week will always get to go first. And I can tell you, Emory went first a lot last year.
I like that rule.
Against Tom, right? Because you got to be rewarded for winning the week. So, Emory, I'm going to start with the game out in Ireland where we have Florida State favored over Georgia Tech with a total in the mid-50s. So what is your best bet out in Dublin?
Listen, I'm about to run through the Cover 3 podcast like Sherman did Atlanta. That's how I'm about to do this here. So, listen, I like this game to be a lot closer than people believe. I'm going to take Georgia Tech plus the points here. I feel like Georgia Tech was very underrated last year. I like Haynes King. I like their running back as well. And on defense, I feel like the secondary will be a lot better. And we still have to wait and see. I know it's year 15 of DJ Uiagalelei at school number 17, but can he finally turn the corner and be a +1 in the passing game? I'm going to trust Georgia Tech here to keep this one tight out there in Ireland. All that time for prep, I'm going to take those guys in the points.
Yeah, I don't hate that, Emory, but I'm going to attack this a different way because while tight might happen, to me, it is about matchup and it is about game script because it does not help Georgia Tech to be able to go out there and just go toe for toe with Florida State. Florida State has better players. And what Georgia Tech has is a new defensive coordinator. His name is Tyler Santucci. Where was he last year? He was at Duke. What did we see from Duke in the season opener? An aggressive defense that had Clemson on their heels the entire game. I think that this is going to be an aggressive Georgia Tech defense that's going to have DJU's head spinning. But on the other side of the ball, I think Florida State has the best pass rushing duo in the country with Pat Payton on one side and Marvin Jones Jr. on the other side. They got lockdown corners as well. So while I do think that Haynes King, who led the ACC in touchdown passes last year, is somebody who could create a few explosive plays, I think any 3rd and long situation is a losing scenario. So after DJU looks a little bit flustered, Mike Norvell is going to make things simple. He's going to get down to running the football with Roydell Williams and Lawrence Toafili behind an offensive line that is old and experienced. And that is how Florida State will have success. But when you run the daggone ball, which I respect, you also run the clock. So I think we will have less possessions than a lot of people think. I think we will have less scoring than a lot of people think. And this is sitting at 55.5. Maybe we'll see it push up to 56, 56.5. That is another key number to jump on the other side of if you want to, dance around with it. But I think ultimately Georgia Tech's inability to get past the Florida State pass rush and DJU's inability to deal with the scheme of a new defensive coordinator ends up going under.
All right, Chip going with the total, Emory taking his side. Let's move to our next game, which Jenny referred to right here on this network. SMU, which is now in the ACC, traveling to Reno to take on the Wolfpack in Nevada. Now, I've seen this spread as high as 27.5. Look like it's come down just a bit to 25 and a hook with a total in the mid-50s. So, czar of the playbook, what's the play?
I have a bag full of SMU jokes all season long, right? It's fitting that they're starting in Nevada. This is a team that was waiting to get back into the big-time college football landscape and stage. So, of course, they will take their frustration out, their 30-year frustration out on Nevada. Lay these points with the Mustangs. Preston Stone, one of the better quarterbacks in the country, no one is talking about. And I feel like SMU is one of the more underrated teams in the ACC. Big bank about to take little bank, not only in this game, but across the rest of the season.
I don't want to sweat this late. I don't want to have to sweat this late. When Amanda Guerra is giving us the personal interest stories on the sideline, I want to know that my ticket has cashed. So I'm just going to go SMU in the first half. And I'm going to go back to last year's season opener. When they were going up against Louisiana Tech, Rhett Lashley wanted to run it up and get this game put away, no doubt, and put the backups in. It was 31-0 at halftime. Final score 38-14. That means Louisiana Tech outscored SMU in the second half, or at least outscored the backups. I think we've got a similar situation here where he wants Preston Stone to get out there, get in rhythm. They want to score early. I think they have four first half possessions. They score on 3 of them, and with that efficiency, they can build a dominant first half lead. So I don't have to sweat the cover at the end of the night because I cashed at halftime.
All right, both of you guys liking the horsepower featured in this game out in Reno. And then there's what I think, gentlemen, is the most interesting game in week 0 because you have FCS power Montana State laying double digits on the road against New Mexico with a total of 54.5. And Emory, I know the Lobos are in transition. I know Bronco Mendenhall will do a good job out there, but my goodness, an FBS team at home catching double digits. Are you grabbing the points? Are you laying it? Or what do you think about the total in this one?
Hella disrespectful, Tommy. They haven't played each other since the 1947 Harbor Bowl. That bowl doesn't even exist anymore. I don't even know where that bowl was played at. But I will tell you this. Montana State does have a fantastic quarterback and touchdown, Tommy Mellott. But I'm a big fan of Devin Dampier of New Mexico. Dual threat player, got better last season. I think defensively, with those 6 starters returning, Bronco Mendenhall will have those guys a lot better on that side of the football. Take New Mexico and the points. This is extremely disrespectful. As good as Montana State is in the FCS, and they'll be within the Final Four come playoff time, but, man, at the end of the day, I got to trust the Lobos, Bronco Mendenhall, and Dampier at quarterback to get the job done.
All right, Emory, now we're head-to-head. Now we can have a little blood on the table after the weekend. Okay, so I agree it is disrespectful to Bronco Mendenhall. But I have to go into Bronco Mendenhall's own history because in year 1 at Virginia, the Wahoos went 2-10, and it was very much a total reboot. And he went into some of these games almost like an NFL preseason game. It was an evaluation period. He knew that Virginia was outmatched. He wanted to give themselves their best chance to win, but he also needed to evaluate the talent on the roster. And that year 1 with Virginia, when they finished 2-10, what did it start with? A loss to an FCS team. Now, I don't love the fact that this is danced all the way out to 11.5, opened at 7.5. We've gotten into a really, really sweaty position at more than 10, but I still am going to take the team with the continuity, the team with the confidence coming over from last year, and the team that ultimately will be playing 4 more stakes later in the year. This is a year 0 situation for Bronco, and I think he knows that as well.
All right, first time you guys have really gone head-to-head so far. I certainly enjoyed that. Some people might not enjoy this game as much, but this is what this segment is for. Delaware State nearly catching 40 points at Hawaii. Forget coast to coast. We're going like island to coast with the distances. Emory, what do we think?
Positives first, Tommy. Delaware State has a very good defensive tackle in Jaron Cook, who's an NFL prospect. Now let's get down to business. Hawaii will beat these dudes on every one of those islands out there, right? So they're going to, go march all the way through the islands out to Japan. So lay these points with Hawaii, and also I would say take Hawaii to cover the total by themselves. This is a messed up situation for the Hornets whose travel got screwed up on one of the longest trips you could take from Delaware or from New York City out there at JFK all the way out to Hawaii. They're not prepared for this ball game. Braden Schrager and company will have their field day in that small on-campus stadium until they get Aloha Stadium back. So lay these points with Hawaii and also take this total to go over as well, all by Hawaii.
Yeah, the Hornets haven't won a playoff series in the NBA in forever, and Delaware State ain't going to give the Hornets anything to cheer about right here. I'm right there with you. Hawaii has only so few games where they can really flex their offense, and even though I'm still tracking the availability of one of their top wide receivers, I do think that they're going to be able to run it at a high level with Schrager leading the way. So I'm going to take Hawaii, and I'm going to lay all of those points.
All right, so you're telling me Delaware State doesn't have their Muggsy Bogues or Grandmama ready for that trip to Hawaii. All right, running out of time, but quickly here, this is more of a futures play. Emory, we'll start with you first. Conference champion picks and then your national champ.
Okay, I like Miami to win the ACC. I love Oklahoma State to win the Big 12. I love Texas to win the SEC. And I also love Oregon to win the Big 10. And my national championship pick is Texas.
Chip?
All right. So I'm going to go with the Clemson Tigers to reclaim their spot atop the throne in the Atlantic Coast Conference. They got the best defense in the league. If Ohio State doesn't win the Big Ten, good gravy, Ryan Day. I don't want to be you in Columbus. I think that the most talented roster in the conference is able to go and get it done. I agree. Oklahoma State, not only a good pick with all the experience back, but really good value at this number with Utah and Kansas State kind of eating up a lot of the market. In the Southeastern Conference, I'm going to go with the Georgia Bulldogs, who might stumble in the regular season once, but you let the dogs get to Atlanta. Kirby Smart's boys are going to take care of business. And I've swapped this last one as I've been selling Boise State stock left and right. I think it's going to be Memphis is the conference title winner that I'm the most confident in. Seth Hennigan stays with the Tigers. Thank you, FedEx. I think Memphis is a cut above the rest of the AAC, and my national championship winner is Georgia.
By the way, Emory looks like he is also kind of fading Boise, liking UNLV coming out of the Mountain West with his group of 5 pick. Chip, Emory, guys, certainly appreciate it. More to come this year, and we're going to bring Emory back later on in the show. Emory, a frequent person on the early edge on the show at CBS Sports HQ. Also, the podcast. Make sure you scan that QR code and check them out sometimes during the week right here on this channel. And the Cover 3 podcast with Chip Patterson as its champion this season in college football. Scan the QR code and lock in those guys, too.